Mm, 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 mm. Welcome, everybody, to this episode of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. Well, top 10 favorite movies in my collection, seeing as how I have a lot of favorite movies and don't currently have the money to buy all of them. So, without further ado, let's get into my top 10. Now, note, these top 10 are not ordered from favorite to least favorite, or least favorite to favorite. These movies are all kind of blended together in this mix of I hella enjoy a lot of them a lot. So, without further ado, let's just dive right in, won't we? And of course, I'll give you a little background to the movies, explain why I like them, and pretty much just saying this beforehand, check these out. Every single movie I show you here, check this shit out because these movies are fantastic. They've changed my opinions and my outlook on cinema. And this video is not a joke, BTW. This is an entirely serious video. So whatever you see here, no matter how unlikely it seems, yes, I do actually really enjoy these movies to a T. So we're starting off number 1, Driving Miss Daisy. I fucking love this movie. And my parents thought it was really kind of weird when they found out I like this movie because I'm into movies with, dark themes, death, destruction, decay, chaos, end of the world scenarios, yada, yada, yada. And this is just a very sweet, very calm movie. It seems like the kind of movie that they would make you, that's based off of a book that they'd make you watch in school, like in language arts class, if that ever happened to you. It feels like that kind of movie. But it's a very sweet movie about this old woman, played by Jessica Tandy. She's Miss Daisy. She gets into an accident with her car, and then Morgan Freeman, black fellow there, is hired to be her driver. And they don't get along at first. He's a black guy. She's a Jewish woman. They're both kind of hated by the Christian community, yada, yada, yada. And it follows their friendship all throughout the years and how it blossoms. And it's just a really fucking sweet movie. It's really explores, I think, the diversity of how race was back then, and she's Jewish, so she's also kind of looked down upon, but she has money, so she's kind of and she's comparing how her life was in the older times, and they grow old together, and it's a really, really nice movie about friendship, and just very heartwarming, kind of like Forrest Gump, but honestly I'd prefer this over Forrest Gump any day. Shoot me. So that's number 1, Driving Miss Daisy. Number 2 on our list, No Country for Old Men. This film, in my opinion, changed my outlook of Westerns drastically. And mainly because I suppose people just say it's a deconstruction of the Western genre. But I really, really enjoy this movie. 3 points of view. I'm not going to spoil anything for it ending-wise. Although, if you don't already know the ending of this or have never seen this, get on top of that. Definitely going to do individual reviews for all these movies because they're just, oh my god, I love them. And, but yeah, No Country for Old Men definitely changed my outlook on Westerns and showed me what storytelling could also, other ways that stories could be told. And, I really enjoy all the acting, all the cinematography, everything. Like, if you just got, a time to veg out, watch this. If you got this a free afternoon, sit down and enjoy this. I love this so much I actually ended up buying the book. Love the book. Now I'm reading Cormac McCarthy. So yeah, that's No Country for Old Men. Excellent film. Number 3 on our list, we have the college movie that started all college movies, Animal House. I love this movie to death. My dad showed me it a few years back, and since then I have never passed up an opportunity to try to push this onto somebody. Animal House is about college, or more or less the steady decline of kids getting kicked out of college, since that seems to be a running theme in these college movies. They go to college and they get kicked out, or expelled, or yada yada yada. Hilarious movie, very old-timey. The jokes definitely still hold up. There's a decent amount of, profanity, I guess. But it's surprising that something like this existed back when. Because I know, I'm not sure how censored television or film was, but all I know is back then they kind of had a stick up their ass. So this is a breath of fresh air from, like, you know, something old-timey and watered down. Hilarious movie. Absolutely fantastic. Once again, the college movie that started it all, Animal House. Not to mention a fantastic soundtrack. So that's number 3. Number 4 on our list is Legend. I adore Legend. It is one of my top fantasy movies. I love this film to death. I would have loved to see a sequel, but at the same time, I feel a sequel would have ruined it. Basically, Princess Lily falls in love with this dude, Jack, who's like a forest child or some shit. She gets, this dude, Darkness, played by Tim Curry, takes a horn of a unicorn. He sends goblins to get the horn of a unicorn. She goes to retrieve it. She gets captured. He's got to dress up in golden armor and save her ass and defeat Darkness. Fucking beautiful premise. Excellent movie. The music, the scenery, the characters, everything is fantastic. My only squabble or trouble with it is this is the director's cut. I like the original UK, theatrical UK version. This one, in my opinion, the director's cuts, I don't like the way that they say certain lines. Just the way they pronounce them. Some scenes are taken out. Some shit is switched up. I prefer the UK version. Like I said, I can only find the director's cut in stores. I'm going to be looking on Amazon to see if I can get the other one. Other than that, fantastic film. Great fantasy. This actually made me like Tom Cruise a little bit more. Everything after this, I think he kind of went fucking nuts. But classic Tom Cruise, classic Ferris Bueller girl, and, of course, Tim Curry playing a bad guy. What more could you ask for? Excellent fantasy movie. Number 5 on our list is another movie based on a book. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Savage it's not actually Savage Heart. No. Savage Journey to the Heart of the American Dream. That's the book. This is the movie. Just Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Basically, Benicio del Toro, Johnny Depp, they take a bunch of drugs and go to Las Vegas twice. Pretty much the premise of the movie. So much more to it than that. This movie made me want to start doing drugs. Or maybe want to start smoking pot. I don't anymore. Don't worry about that. But this movie made me really interested in just living a fuck all lifestyle. Really, this movie will get you like out of your shell. It's a great wild ride. Lots of crazy shit in it. Excellent film. Also, the book was written by one of my favorite writers, journalist Hunter S. Thompson, who actually makes a cameo in the film. So, if you ever go and see that movie, comment in the comment section below where he is in the film. If you know who Hunter S. Thompson is and you see the movie, if you could spot him out without looking it up on, Watch Mojo's top 10 cameos, shit like that. Number 6 on our list is another movie that hits you right in the gut, Good Will Hunting. Fantastic film. Everything about it, from the dialogue to the characters to the way it's paced. This movie was born to be a masterpiece. Absolutely fantastic. Both amazing performances by Matt Damon and Robin Williams. Fantastic. I have no other word for this movie than fantastic. It's honestly something that needs to be seen to be believed. If I had to put this would definitely be in, like, if I was going to make a top 5, this would be number 3 or 4 in my top 5, probably. Probably number 4. Yeah, number 4 in my top 5. But Good Will Hunting, not a lot I could really explain now. I'll do a review on it later, but fantastic film once again. Holy shit. The Big Lebowski. Not a lot I could say for it. It's just fucking hilarious. If you're into the Coen Brothers, if you're into that sort of thing, watch it. It's just really good. It's like a kidnapping that goes. I mean, there's a little bit more than that. It's a lot of layers, a lot of different, angles and shit. But you know, when you watch this film, it's you know, it's not just a simple. I mean, it's not rolled up in this. It might not just be such a simple, you know, but excellent film. I wonder how many of you got that. Halloween 3. What am I on here? How many movies I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I fucking love this movie. Now, this movie fucking bombed when it first came out. This was terrible. And the only reason I suppose that is because everyone was expecting Michael Myers to make an appearance. Nope. We got an entirely new story, entirely new characters, and I fucking love it. Combining horror, demonic worship shit with technology and androids for a world domination plan. Personally, I don't know what this movie. I fucking love this movie. I love the combination of supernatural and science. I think it's a fantastic idea. This is definitely a must-see film. Don't go into it expecting Michael Myers. Expect a whole new story. Expect something unique and original. If you want something, honestly, this is one of those things I think that people, unless you like were looking for something different back then, you were just gonna look at this, see it has Halloween on it, not see Michael Myers, and walk away totally disappointed. Don't go in expecting Michael Myers. Expect an original, fantastic story, because that's what Halloween 3 Season of the Witch is. Number 9 on our list, we have The Boondock Saints. I love this movie to high heaven. I love the hell out of this movie. It's so action-packed, it's funny, pacing's great, characters are good, and I just love the all-around attitude of the film. It's a very, very gritty, up-in-your-face, hey, this is how we fucking do this kind of movie. Fantastic action flick, and I'm not big for action flicks, mind you. I'm mainly a fantasy comedy person, or sometimes slice of life. But this is one of those action films that got me out of my fucking seat and like jumping up and down like, yes, fucking kill the fuck. Excellent film. See it. Definitely see it. Finally on my list, oh god, this video's going on 12 minutes. Probably gonna have to do a two-parter. Last on our list, at number 10, once again, not numbered by favorites, just numbered by, because I needed a fucking numbering system, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Another, again, based on a book. If you haven't guessed, a lot of my favorite films are based on books. Love books, if you haven't guessed by now. Big reader. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is a alright adaptation of a book that I ended up reading in high school. And I think it's a pretty decent adaptation. I mean, many things about the main character is changed, but sorry everybody, was kind of interrupted. Danny needed to kick some ass real quick. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, to wrap it all up, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is probably definitely not my most favorite movie, but it's high up there. It's really high up there. And just the way that it's, like, I think really the whole context of the movie is it's actually, like, a whole thing on believing in yourself, taking responsibility for yourself, and not believing, you know, like, the standard bullshit of society that, no, you're the problem, you're fucked up, you're this, you're that. No. Sometimes it's the world with the fucking problem. So, I think that's a pretty good message, and I think that's what the movie and the book really emphasize. So, I think that's going to do it for this video. I'll see you all next time. I love you all. Get that shit out of here. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching another episode of that show that will not be named. I will see you all next time. Adios.